Phuwin never expected a single glance to change an entire evening. But that is exactly what happens the moment he walks into the room and sees Pond standing on the other side, quietly adjusting the microphone on his blazer. There is something incredibly soft about the way Pond looks today. Something warm and gentle that makes Phuwin's chest tighten in the most familiar way. They are surrounded by staff, managers, assistants, and fans waiting outside, yet Phuwin feels like the space between them is glowing with something only the two of them can see. Even though they have kept their relationship a secret for so long, moments like this remind him that love does not need witnesses to exist. It simply exists because his heart has already chosen Pond, and it beats a little faster every time their eyes meet. Pond looks up at him then, and there is a flicker of affection in his gaze, a quiet smile that only Phuwin understands. The kind that says, "I missed you," without speaking a single word. Pond crosses the room slowly, as if he doesn't want to draw attention, but his steps are steady and purposeful. He stops right in front of Phuwin, not too close to be suspicious, but close enough that Phuwin can smell his familiar cologne. It's warm, clean, and comforting, something that makes him want to lean forward just a little more than he should in public. Pond speaks softly, barely above a whisper. "You look tired. Did you sleep late?" And Phuwin feels that warmth again. Pond always notices every tiny detail about him, even the things others miss. He wants to say, "I slept late because I missed you," but he bites it back and simply smiles, answering gently, "I slept enough. Don't worry about me." But Pond still worries. Phuwin can see it clearly in his eyes, and that quiet concern sends a wave of affection through him that makes his chest feel full. During the event, their hands never touch. Their bodies never lean too close, and their eyes rarely stay locked for long. But despite all the distance, their hearts feel as if they are pressed tightly together. Whenever they sit on stage, Pond always angles his knees slightly toward Phuwin, a small habit that would look normal to anyone else but means everything to them. Whenever fans cheer loudly, Pond's hand instinctively moves behind Phuwin's back in a protective gesture, not touching, but hovering close. Enough to feel like a hug that he cannot give in public. And whenever Phuwin laughs, Pond steals tiny glances at him, quick, soft looks filled with admiration, affection, and something deeper that glows quietly like candlelight. When Phuwin talks, Pond listens with full attention, nodding, smiling, and sometimes laughing at jokes that aren't even that funny. And when Pond answers questions, Phuwin watches him with proud, shining eyes, as if he cannot believe that someone this gentle, this charming, this beautifully sincere belongs to him in ways no one else knows. The fans see chemistry. The managers see teamwork. The world sees an acting duo. But only Phuwin sees the little details. How Pond's fingers tremble slightly when their shoulders brush. How his voice softens when he says Phuwin's name. How he leans in just a little too close every time they share a microphone. These small things are invisible to most, but they are love notes written in gestures, quiet proof that their hearts have chosen each other long before their minds were ready to admit it. When they finally take a short break backstage, Pond finds him again. This time he doesn't bother pretending it's an accident. He stands beside Phuwin, shoulder brushing gently against his, and whispers, "You're doing great," in a tone filled with so much tenderness that Phuwin feels his breath catch. They cannot hug, cannot hold hands, cannot even let the staff see too much softness, but this simple closeness already feels like a secret embrace. Phuwin whispers back, "So are you. I'm proud of you." And Pond's quiet smile in response is so beautiful, so full of emotion, that Phuwin feels his heart melting all over again. There are moments when Pond's eyes fall on Phuwin with so much love that it almost exposes everything. Every time Phuwin speaks on stage, Pond's gaze softens like he's looking at something precious. Every time Phuwin makes a small mistake, Pond is the first to laugh gently and pat him on the back. Every time Phuwin adjusts his hair, Pond watches with a look that is far too tender for someone who is just a friend. These small moments are harmless to everyone else, but to Phuwin, they are reminders of everything they share: late-night conversations, sleepy voice notes, quiet hugs in parking lots, secret dinners at hidden restaurants, and all the little touches that say "I love you" without needing words. After the event, when the crowd is gone, the lights dim down, and only a soft buzz remains in the venue. Pond finally allows himself to step closer. They walk side by side toward the car, their shoulders brushing lightly with every step, and each brush feels like electricity running along their skin. Once inside the car, the doors close, and the world outside fades into silence. For the first time tonight, they are alone, truly fully alone. A breath he feels like he has been holding since the event started. He turns his head to look at Phuwin in the dim glow of the streetlights, and his eyes soften with that familiar warmth that makes Phuwin's heart melt instantly. "You worked so hard today," Pond says, his voice low and soft, as if he's talking to someone he deeply cares about, not a co-star, not a colleague, but someone he loves. Phuwin smiles shyly, a small blush touching his cheeks. "You did too," he replies. But his voice wavers slightly because Pond is still looking at him with that gentle, loving gaze that always makes him feel like he is the only person in the world. Pond reaches out slowly, as if giving Phuwin a chance to stop him, though Phuwin never would, and brushes his thumb lightly across Phuwin's cheek. The touch is warm, sweet, and filled with so much tenderness that Phuwin leans into it instinctively, eyes fluttering closed for a moment. Pond whispers, "I wanted to hold you all day," and the honesty in his voice sends a wave of emotion rushing through Phuwin's chest. He opens his eyes, looks at Pond through the soft shadows, and whispers back, "I wanted you to. I missed you." Pond doesn't wait anymore. He cups the side of Phuwin's face gently and leans in, kissing him softly at first. The kiss is sweet, slow, warm, filled with longing that they had both been carrying all evening. Phuwin kisses him back immediately, his heartbeat quickening as he melts into the familiar warmth of Pond's lips. Their kiss deepens naturally, still gentle but full of emotion, like two people finally able to breathe after holding back for too long. Pond's thumb strokes Phuwin's cheek, guiding him closer, and Phuwin's fingers curl into Pond's shirt as if afraid he might disappear. When they pull back slightly, their faces remain close, breaths mingling softly. Pond whispers, "I love you," and Phuwin feels the words settle into his heart like sunlight. He whispers back, "I love you too," with a soft smile that makes Pond kiss him again, this time slower, sweeter, full of quiet devotion. They stay like that for a long moment, forehead to forehead, their breaths warm against each other, their hearts beating in a quiet rhythm that feels like home. Outside the car, the world continues its busy chaos, but inside, it is peaceful, safe, and filled with the warmth of a love they protect carefully.